Are you ready to break free from the chains of self-doubt and procrastination and finally embrace the life that you've always dreamt of? Through this video, let's see how you can overcome the self-doubt running through your head that gets you stuck in a procrastination state, holding you back from unlocking your full potential. Welcome to Conscious Matters. I'm Melissa. On this channel, I talk about conscious living through empowerment and holistic wellness, especially mindfulness. I've been talking so much about self-doubt, about negative thinking, about self-sabotage, imposter syndrome, so many things around self-doubt, and I'm convinced that procrastination is entirely linked to self-doubt. We don't take action because we're ruminating these negative thoughts inside of our head that are holding us back, that are literally making us freeze in place, wasting time doing so many other things than the thing that we're supposed to do and that will actually add to our lives. So now imagine a life where fear and self-doubt have no power over you. Amazing, right? And it all begins with the fundamental ingredient, faith. Having faith in yourself, faith in your journey, and in God, the universe, source, spirit, whatever you want to call it. Having faith in the greater forces that guide us can be a catalyst for remarkable transformation. A catalyst for finally taking action. You will never get to the place that you want without taking risks. Calculated risks, of course, don't be reckless, but at the same time, we don't have control over everything, especially over what is outside of us. So to take risks, you need to have faith, to embrace the belief that you possess the strength, the courage, the resilience to overcome any challenges coming your way. And to hold on to that hope, to that belief, to that faith, to keep you and get you going every single day, especially on your hardest days. You have to demonstrate willpower. Let this unwavering faith fuel your daily actions. Once again, especially during the toughest moments. Remember, it's not about being fearless because we're all fearful and that's a human trait. This is normal to fear, especially something that we don't know about, something that is new to us. But we gotta feel the fear and do it anyway. We gotta transcend and transmute the fear. It's more about demonstrating willpower to rise above your fears and pursue your dreams. So now moving through life with that faith in ourselves, in our path, in the universe having our back, we are being redirected in a way that would allow us to get out of this procrastination. But this is not the only component, because too often we allow worries and what ifs to paralyze us, to get us stuck, to hold ourselves back. We become entangled in the negative possibilities, hindering our progress and growth. But what if we shift our focus to the positive? What if we let go of the worries and the what ifs? We cannot know everything. It's not because you don't know how everything will unfold that you cannot take the first step. It's all about getting yourself started. Worrying about every bit, every single thing, and the how and the when will only hold us back from our growth, will only steer us away from our goal and everything that is in store for us. We never know the exact plan to the T, how every twist and turns are going to play out. And I guess there's some beauty in that too. But we gotta put our best foot forward, trust our path, and be discerning enough to adjust what needs adjustment along the way, but not trying to think about everything beforehand before taking that first step. Because there's so many elements coming into play that it's impossible to be able to know everything beforehand. We gotta use that faith, we gotta put our best foot forward, we gotta release the worries, and we cannot wait to be perfectly ready and knowing everything before taking the jump. And it's called a leap of faith for a reason. We tend to get overwhelmed with the what ifs. What if it fails? What if people judge me? What if I ridicule myself? What if it's not meant for me? We spend so much time pondering on the negative, it's crazy. Actually, scientific statistics say that 80% of our thoughts are repetitive ones from the day before. Knowing that we have on average 60 to 70,000 thoughts a day. Can you imagine if 80% of those thoughts are negative ones about yourself, your situation, your circumstances? Can you imagine what it does to your actual reality? since our reality is a reflection of our thoughts. Can you see how it keeps you in that stagnant place? Which explains the recurring procrastination. If we really want to stick to the what ifs, what about shifting them? What if it works out in your favor? What if you experience something so great and beyond everything that you thought was ever possible? What if it's actually the thing that you needed to do to finally be completely aligned with your truth, and that expands your abilities, your skills, your mind? What if it turns out to be everything you wished for and so much more? So I would say the motto here is change your thoughts, change your life. But at the same time, we cannot dismiss people going through anxiety, through depression, through crazy situations, sometimes that have nothing to do with them, but the people around them bringing so much chaos and they don't have another place to be. It might be with family or a romantic partner. There's so many different situations possible that we cannot fully generalize. But as long as we try our best to change our negative thoughts and switch them and replace them with positive ones, with empowering ones, with uplifting ones, with one that will push you in a way that will allow you to fully unlock and unleash your full potential, to live a life that you deserve according to your values. We have different values, so obviously all of our lives won't look the same. But as long as you're doing what you can for yourself, not let your conditioning and negative past experiences harden your heart, which can obviously naturally happen, but being conscious and being mindful, and by letting go of the worries and the negative what ifs, we create space for new opportunities to unfold. So let go as much as possible. It's not gonna happen overnight. As usual, it's gonna take time and effort and patience. But as long as you remain focused, strong, hopeful, positive, and consistent in your actions, you can rest assured that procrastination won't be that big of a problem in your life anymore. It might happen still from time to time, but you will be quick to catch yourself. And to get to that point, I believe it's important to embrace a growth mindset. We tend to have self-doubt, which afterwards lead to procrastination because of past experiences, because of what has been told to us, because people projected their own limitations on us. When we adopt a growth mindset, we open ourselves up to endless possibilities. It's about recognizing that every single challenge that we faced, as well as setbacks, as well as failures, are an opportunity for learning and for growth. Embrace the belief that you can develop your skills, your talents, and abilities through dedication and effort. As long as you believe in yourself, once again, that faith factor, you can prove to yourself what you're capable of. Instead of being discouraged by failures, by criticism, by people's viewpoint also of what is possible, they will see what's possible for them and in projections for you through their own lens that was formed through their upbringing, their environment, their own abilities, their own fears, their own limitations. But that doesn't mean that is yours to take. Use your discernment. Once again, is it constructive feedback or is it a fearful approach? But you got to know yourself too. So try to balance all of that. Instead of being discouraged by failures, view them as a stepping stone for your own success down the line. It might take years, it might take a lot of time, but believe that they were part of your lesson plan for this life. With a growth mindset, you'll constantly evolve and improve, unlocking new levels of achievement every single time. And that will reinforce your faith factor. Once again, that will push you to let go of the fears and the worries and the negative what ifs. For that growth mindset to become your go-to, something that comes so naturally to you, is very important to surround yourself with positivity. I think we don't say that enough, but the people we surround ourselves with can greatly influence our mindset for the better or for the worse. Our outlook on life can be shaped by the people around us, the people we surround ourselves with. Surround yourself with people who uplift you, who inspire you. Seek out mentors, friends, new friends even, communities in your physical life or online that share your vision and values, because it will create an environment that fuels yourself with motivation and belief in yourself. Plus, not feeling so lonely, thinking that why am I the only one thinking like that? Or feeling like nobody around me is doing that inner work. So what's the point of me doing that? Or just thinking nobody understands me, nobody gets me. But reaching out to people will help you alleviate that loneliness feeling and will keep on motivating you in believing in yourself, in doing the inner work for yourself so you can live a life that is fully aligned with you and your values once again, that will bring you fulfillment little by little. Be patient with yourself. Be patient. It will take several tries and not all of them will succeed, but keep on going, keep on trying, keep on bettering yourself, keep on healing yourself and empowering yourself the best way possible. And for that, it starts with your thoughts. It starts with your mindset. So your personal success can participate in the collective success, because you will want also to be that person for other people seeking like-minded individuals. So it goes both ways. So faith and growth mindset rooted in positivity are essential, but without action, you're not going anywhere. You will stay stuck in that procrastination phase. They must be followed by action. Taking inspired actions means translating your thoughts and aspirations into concrete steps forward. I have a video about taking action that really goes deeper into how to take that action, so you can check it out. But essentially, break down your goals in smaller steps into manageable tasks and take consistent action towards them. Because we tend to have this huge vision, which is great, but we make our goals so big and sometimes so drastically different from what we used to do or our current habits that it's hard for us to reach it right away. We have to understand that shifting your mindset takes time, takes effort. So it's all about the in-between too. It's not step one to directly the end goal. It has to be the different steps all the way through your goals in order to achieve it. Because when you try to jump too high and too fast, there is the risk of falling down hard every single time. And at some point, if you keep on falling down, you will get tired and you will give up on yourself. And this is not the goal. This is not what we're trying to do. So break down your goals in the smallest task possible if you need to, at least at the beginning, until you're able to manage bigger chunks. That will get you out of your procrastination. That will show to your self-doubting that you are capable. It was just too big before. It was not that you couldn't do it. It was just your approach to it was not the best way. Or maybe you couldn't do it and you switched to something else. But the fact that you couldn't do it and you saw that, it gave you that idea to find something with which you are much more aligned. And that's great. So break it down. Don't forget to celebrate each milestone along the way. Even the tiniest one, because that will always make us remember that each step brings us closer to our dreams, to our goals, to the concretization of our vision, our idea. So small steps matter, and sometimes even more than the big steps, because a collection of consistent small steps will surely get you to your goal. It's a combination of belief and action. It cannot just be one or the other, because believing and having faith is great, but you gotta do the work. You gotta do the groundwork. And taking action, but without working on your mindset first and being misaligned and not taking inspired action is not gonna lead you very far, or maybe it will lead you far, but for how long? We have to think about the sustainable strategy here. We got to think about the long term and use that combination of faith and action to propel us forward and turn our dreams, our goals, our ideas, our visions in our reality. It's not easy. As always, it's easier said than done. Procrastination is not something that we do willingly. It's your mind tricking you. It's your self-doubt taking over you. It's really an uncomfortable place to be in. So in our quest to overcome our self-doubt, overcome our procrastination, it's important to treat ourselves with kindness, with gentleness, and with understanding. Self-compassion allows us to acknowledge our struggles, our setbacks, and imperfections without judgment. When we practice self-compassion, we cultivate a nurturing and supportive relationship with ourselves. Treat yourself with the same compassion and empathy you would extend to a loved one facing challenges. But remember to be honest with yourself. Self-compassion is not a way to make excuses for yourself or settle for mediocrity. It's about recognizing the humanity within us and providing ourselves with the necessary care and encouragement to keep moving forward. So to put yourself in a way that will help you to stop procrastinating and tune down your self-doubt, have faith, let go of the worries and the negative what-ifs. Embrace and practice a growth mindset. Surround yourself with positivity. Watch out the content that you consume, the food that you consume, the people around you. Everything plays into your mindset. Doing all of that so you can start taking inspired action towards your goals and dreams. So let's believe in ourselves. Let's believe in our path. Let's believe that we can do it. Take risk and cultivate a positive mindset to unlock our full potential in order to create a life full of joy, purpose, and fulfillment. We don't have to stay in our negative mindset. We don't have to keep being held back by procrastination. As long as we demonstrate willpower and we work on ourselves, we do that serious inner work and take inspired action, we should be fine. We should be fine. Share in the comment section which tip was the most helpful to you, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to get more empowering content from me. As always, stay true, keep showing up for yourself, and let your soul lead the way.